All right, let's take you outside to a Pacific Beach. This is one of the areas just stuck in the clouds. This is one of those days that you're inland, you're like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. Let's go to the coast, let's go to the beach. And then you get to the beach, you're like, okay, it's like too cold here. So yeah, a lot of beach areas stuck in the clouds all day. You can see that marine layer hugging our beach communities. We have cleared out for a lot of areas though, and you go just a few miles inland and you're seeing those sunnier skies. 60s along our coast. Downtown is sunny right now. It's 71 degrees there. Ramona at 102. Ocotillo Wells right now at 111. Temperatures away from the coast today about 10 to almost 20 degrees above average. Today is actually going to be one of the hotter days of the stretch. You can see the inland neighborhoods a little bit warmer than we were yesterday. Fallbrook 6 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. Not expecting as many records. Of course, I'll get the records from today, hopefully within the next 30 minutes. Temperatures tomorrow, we're looking again 60s and 70s along our coast. If you clear out, you will see 70s. If you don't clear out, if you're stuck in the clouds, if you're right along the beaches, you're going to stay in the 60s tomorrow. Mostly low 90s for the inland neighborhoods, a little bit cooler than the mid to upper 90s we felt today. Palomar, I am forecasting a record at 88, and Ramona tying a record at 99 degrees tomorrow. 80s for Mount Laguna, the rest of the mountains pretty close to 90 degrees at about 110 in Ocotillo Wells. All right, I've been talking about this since Monday, expecting these heat advisories and warnings have been to be extended, and they were today. So for the mountain areas until Monday night, we will be in this heat advisory. Temperatures mostly in the 90s, and then again, if you're in like Campo, Potrero, expecting areas in the triple digits. The excessive heat warning, the deserts and the inland neighborhoods also extended until Monday. Most inland neighborhoods in the 90s with a few triple digits, areas like Ramona and in Alpine, and the desert areas. Temperatures for most of us right about 110. Some of the hotter spots getting closer to 114. Heat advisories and heat warnings continue for much of California all the way out towards parts of Nevada and in Arizona as this high pressure dome of warm air that we saw so often during the summer continues to sit over us. Now along our coast, if we get that clearing, we should actually see a big bump in temperatures this weekend with 70s and 80s. Sunday looking like the warmest day. However, I will say of all the things forecasting this week, the marine layer and that fog is the hardest thing. If we don't clear out, we will not see those 80s. Inland neighborhoods, a lot hotter this weekend. We're looking at more mid-90s continuing through Monday, and then by Wednesday, a significant drop in temperatures back in the 80s inland, while the mountains will be back in the 70s. Until then, though, we're hovering pretty close to 90 degrees through Monday, and the desert areas back closer to average by Wednesday. Until then, though, it is going to be dangerously hot.